everyone, welcome back to Scrambled Eggs, a podcast you'll hear if you're lucky enough. Today is our first day recording in English on popular demand. I'm Zoe.
I'm Kingsley.
And welcome to the topic body image. So I think relationships with our body, because everybody has a body, so I think we kind of explore the topics of physical or mental relationship with our own bodies, and then talking about some of the societal standards on what an ideal body should look like.
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to start off with like a question. What is your personal definition when you hear the word body? Because for me, I think maybe because we studied like a science class when we were younger. So for me, body is just like a physical being, which contains organs, and it allows us to live. Like it enables us to exist in this world. But maybe some people think, a body, the definition of body is, being sexy, or it's like a physical representation of my sexuality or something like that.
I think for me, it's like the appearance, like your body shape, whether you're well built or not. Especially, I think for guys, when you talk about body, you talk about your height.
Oh yeah.
Or whether you're muscular enough. You know, for guys at my age, I think for most of them are very obsessed with being well built. Tall, well built, muscular. They do a lot of workout training and stuff. Well, which I don't do. But I think for me, like if you're saying about like the definition in terms of like body, I think I would think about the appearance when you approach someone, or when you first met someone, how they see you. That's body.
Yes. Well, to me, I think a body, you know how there's like a lot of standards these days. Like no matter if it's male or female, there is like a norm thinking like, an ideal female's body, she has to have these curves, like her measurements need to be like 36, 24, 36, or like her cup size, like her breast size need to reach a certain size for her to be deemed beautiful. And like for male, maybe it's the like height, your height, or whether or whether you're well built, or like whether you lift, or you know, whether you have a jawline or something like that. But to me, I think
and also like physical strength.
Physical strength as well. Like, but I think mostly to me, I think a body is like, it doesn't matter how it looks as long it's healthy. It's what a body should be. That's what the body's function is. It keeps you alive. It keeps you breathing. It gives you existence. Whether you have like a cup size, like whether it's D or C, it doesn't matter as long as you have like a healthy like lifestyle or physique.
So I think for male, it's like, for me, for people who trained a lot, who's going for like a muscular body, like having abs, having biceps or anything, I think sometimes they're too obsessed with this idea, somehow making them feel like, if I have a muscular body, I'm a mature man. I have the ability to solve problems. I've met so many people like that.
I think sometimes I'm not trying to throw shade. I think this works both ways as well, like for females and males. Most of the people think that having a physically fit body is just a substitute for whether they're mature or not.
Yes.
Which is not. I think looking fit is whether you're healthy or not. But sometimes people go to the gym, which is good because you're working out, you're exercising.
You're training your body. That's good.
That's good, like training your muscles.
And I think like training also gives you a self-discipline.
Stamina. But some people will go really into it and do like a lot of meals, maybe bland meals, or like a lot of protein powder, which I'm not judging your lifestyle, but for me, I think that's too much for me, because personally, I wouldn't want to eat broccoli and chicken breast.
Because you're just a person who loves to
I love eating a lot of like sweet things. So for me, it's very hard to be super fit because I think that's more like come to the personal preference.
But for me, it's like your appearance, your body doesn't reflect in your like personality. It doesn't mean that you can handle certain things in life. I mean, it's more come to your like how you deal with things, your mindset,
Yes.
how, your experience of growing up, instead of how well built you are, how tall you are. It doesn't mean anything like that. I think that's something people kind of mess up with body image.
Yes. So I think we could relate back to our own experience a little bit more, and I like this topic where we can talk about, because like I'm a girl and Kingsley is a boy. No stereotyping your gender or anything, but
it's just our
like,
own identification.
biologically. So like we can actually cover a wider range of opinions, especially from two different sex or gender. So as a girl growing up, I am quite short. Not quite, to be honest, I'm very short. And which is I didn't really had a problem with, because when people make jokes about my height, I don't really feel that offended, because I don't think they actually made that joke out of like they want to bully me or something. It's usually just my friends having fun. But when you start getting older into a high school, where maybe you start hitting puberty, and like maybe you have armpit hair or you have like leg hair or something, which is like totally natural, I start feeling this pressure that I have to shave, especially my legs, because I kind of have hairy legs, and like I think these stereotypical kind of image of a girl is that she should be clean shaven.
I think peer pressure is definitely one of the issues. Like when you see the girls at your age starting to like do makeup, dress nice, and then I think I think for fashion and for what you look like, it's more come to whether you're comfortable enough with it or not. It's not like, okay, I need to shave, I need to do makeup, I need to dress nice. No, it's not like that.
Yes, like especially when it comes to girls, it's actually not the girls who make fun of my leg hair. It's like the boys at school, which like I don't think they actually mean it. But at the same time, I don't really care about it at that time. But now thinking about it, like maybe it's also why sometimes I kind of feel insecure about my body. Like I to be honest, it's not like I hate fashion, but I always feel like I don't deserve fashion because I don't have this nice body. So I don't deserve nice clothes. And that's why usually I just wear like really sporty outfits and like just any clothes.
For me, growing up with you, for me, at least from my impression, you're just comfortable with what you're wearing. It makes you feel happy. So like you wear it a lot. It doesn't mean that you have to dress up nice, you have to wear a dress, or to do anything, wear a crop top, anything. It doesn't mean that. For me, it's what makes you feel comfortable. So I'm fine with it. Like,
I'm also comfortable in those things. But like there's like a small thought that's at the back of my mind.
Noises.
Thinking about like, oh, I don't deserve fresh as well. And sometimes I kind of have this mindset where I think, oh, I don't deserve it. So, but I don't want it to dictate me. So I kind of have this thought where I force myself to think, I'm comfortable. Like I don't need fashion. I hate fashion. But to be honest, I don't hate fashion.
I feel that. Especially like for me, I'm not a tall guy at all. And sometimes I think back in my high school, there was a phase that I was really insecure about my height. You know, seeing my colleagues growing taller and taller, and then like suddenly after a summer break, and then they are like a head taller than you. Like, what the hell? Like I didn't even grow like in height. I think since I was 13 or 14, and then the guys around me just keep growing and growing, and they're really tall. And I was in the middle range of like the in terms of height of the class, and then suddenly I was like the shortest or the second shortest in the class. But I think now for me, I've overcome this. I don't really care about my height because I was just like, okay, never mind. I don't care about it. I cannot change it, right? I cannot change my height. And then also, your height doesn't reflect your ability, as I mentioned earlier. So even people around me are taller than me, I don't really care because I think I'm like special. And also, like, it's not that like every person are taller than me. I think I can find people who are in the same height or like slightly shorter than me. That's fine because the society has too many different types of people.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So I think for height, for me, like, in terms of height, I can deal with it.
Yeah,
But-
I think like in terms of height, we both share maybe like a similar kind of thing. But I've been short for a very long time. So.
I think I've been short for a very long time.
Yeah, but maybe it's a bigger thing in like males because usually like shorter females like.
Yeah, I think I suffered from this issue for like 2 to 3 years. But after I've turned maybe like 16 or 17, I don't even care anymore.
Right. And then to think, go back to like the clothes thing, which I was talking about earlier, it suddenly hit me where I had this really bright colored jacket that I really like to wear. It's blue. It's bright blue.
I really want to post that on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe for the Instagram post,
we can do that.
We could do that one.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of like that jacket. It's kind of like waterproof. It's very light.
I think for you, in terms of fashion, you're looking for something really functional, comfortable, easy to wear, light. Yeah,
so I really like that. But maybe especially in high school, when people are starting to explore different things,
when they're dressing
like
more fancy.
Yes. So when I still go with that, I have heard a lot of like jokes around my blue jacket, especially from boys saying like, "Oh, Zoe's the fashion queen." Like I'm not because I'm actually good at fashion. It's like a shade. It's not. I don't think they mean it badly. But like that's because I just wear that that jacket, and that blue is actually not really easy to go with other clothing. So it's like I have a bad fashion taste, but it's just comfy clothes I'm wearing all the time. And like people, like the boys usually might say, "Oh, why do I have so much leg hair?" And like, but you know, sometimes I feel weird, like whether I don't know if I'm normal or not, because I talk to a lot of my friends who are girls, and then they do tell me like they don't really shave that much. I mean, they say they do shave, but they don't shave that much. But they don't have any leg hair at all.
I think it's more like
genetics, maybe.
Yeah, genetics.
But
body
then
situation.
I feel like, why am I so freaking hairy?
I mean, I'm hairy too.
Yeah, and then like it doesn't. It makes me feel like I'm. Maybe am I too boyish? Do I have so much hair? But at the same time, sometimes I'm proud of myself because I think I have a lot of hair. That's why I have eyebrows. Unlike some of my friends.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But like But then I have a lot of leg hair, arm hair, and I did shave once before. It was like back in P6 where we had like a P6 where we had a pool party.
Damn,
and then I was
I'm
kind of insecure. Okay, maybe I should shave. So I did it once.
That was when you're really
I did shave only once for so long.
But I feel like P6 is like too early.
But then there was a pool party.
Okay. Oh, so pool party.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I shaved my legs. Yeah. And then I realized like it was okay, fine, or something. But then afterwards I realized the hair grew back even more.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, if I do continue shaving, then it's something I can't stop doing.
Yeah, you need to engage.
So I was like, that's a lot of work. And I don't really mind if people look at my hairy legs. So I don't really shave anymore. Yeah. Even if like now, I recently went to like a ball and I wore a short skirt. I didn't shave. Which is like, maybe some of my friends said, why didn't you shave? And I was like.
Did anyone ask you that?
Ask me to shave?
Like ask you why didn't you shave? During that like the ball that we had.
Of course
earlier?
Not, but like in a back home or something. Like when I talk with my friends and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they think it's something they've been learning to do for so long.
Oh yeah.
So they think it's the normal thing. But for me, it's not like I don't want silky smooth legs, but I don't want to keep on shaving and at the same time do I really mind when people look at my legs. Like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Well, there are people who like to look at feet, you know. So I don't mind.
That's another case.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that's another case.
Like. If I don't shave my legs, do I not enjoy myself that much in the ball? No. Do I will people think I'm dirty? Will people not want to take photos with me? No. So it's not. I don't think the leg hair defines who I am anymore. Yeah, so exactly. Now I kind of prioritize like my comfort, whether I really want to shave, over whether I just want to look nice that one time when people don't really actually care.
Yeah. I mean, just one night.
So now I think in terms of relationship with my body, I feel more comfortable in terms of leg hair. But then I have another problem, which is after going through puberty, I kind of, you know, how females get fatter because they have like a higher percentage of fat, I think. So, but then I'm short as well. But then my friends are relatively tall, so it doesn't look that big of a difference to them. And they are still able to wear like really tight clothes or like short skirts and nice things. But for me, I feel like I'm so plump now.
Well built.
Yeah.
It doesn't, for me, it doesn't look fat. It's just well built. Like you got broader shoulders.
Yeah.
And then...
So whenever I want to wear like crop top or something, or maybe like a tank top, like all my meat or flesh or whatever, like especially my arms or like my back, it would be all squished out. And then I would be really insecure about that because especially I think social media has something to do with it as well. You see models, you see like your friends, peers wearing like crop top, and also that people think like if you don't wear it nice, don't show it, you know, like it's all maybe like an Asian mentality as well, especially if you don't have a fit body, why would you wear a crop top? Maybe people think it's like a visual pollution when that's
a very toxic thing.
Well, to be honest, I think that wearing clothes, it's at the end of the day, it's just about you feeling comfortable in your own skin, right?
Anywhere you just want to like feel good, you just want to represent like, you know, the mood of your day, and like, or maybe in special occasion you want to dress nice. That's it.
So like for now, I still don't feel comfortable wearing tank tops, but it's not because
you do wear more and more.
I feel like I'm slowly trying to break that barrier, like building a better relationship with my body.
For me, you wearing tank top is totally fine.
But I think it's not whether people are judging me.
It's just
my inner like mindset.
Because I do have that kind of problem.
People might think my thighs are big or like my arms are fat, but to be honest, people don't care. You know, it's just my own mindset thinking I look fat. So I think it's something I have to work on as well. But I'm trying to kind of break that barrier little by little, kind of wearing things that I want to wear more than before without thinking people are going to judge me, because I don't think people actually judge you that much when I'm here in the UK, and especially in the uni. People are really nice, and like people encourage me to wear what I want, and they won't really comment that much on anybody.
It's like different mindsets between
Western
Asian
and like Eastern as well.
I think for me it's like you can share.
Have you ever wanted to wear something but you think like the world's gonna judge you, so you?
That's when I wear oversized shirts. I mean, it's not like some people judging me, but it's more like I always think that my butt and my thigh are too thick. And sometimes I just want to wear oversized shirt to just cover my butt. And I remember that one time we were in Milan, and you told me that I should try more like well-fit shirts instead of oversized shirts, because I've been wearing oversized shirts just to cover my butt. I think that's something I need to work on, because back in high school, I think no one talked about it. I mean, maybe they will just joke around, but I always thought my butt was big.
Right.
That's especially when you're wearing the school uniform and then you have the belts on. It first squishes your butt out. It's like,
well, for us females, we use it to highlight our butts.
But I don't like that. I mean, when all my peers, they have a really flat body shape, and then my butt just too big.
But I think now more that when I think about it more, I feel like it's more in our heads. What we think. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that one. What would they think? What will like people are going to judge me?
Especially sometimes when I talk to people now, even for like some Asians that I met here, when I talked about like I always thought that my butt were too big, and then they said they're fine. They're not big. They're like okay, because for some people they're looking for like they want to have a bigger butt. For some male, they want to have a bigger butt because their butt's just too flat. They want to through training, exercise, they want to get a bigger butt. But I have a bigger butt already.
Right. So you already have an advantage.
Yes, for some
a juicy ass.
No. For some people, they're looking for this kind of thing, but I already have it. But it's just something that I've not embraced enough yet. So I think that's something I need to work on. And when people around me, all have really well-built shapes.
Right.
So it would make me look like I'm not in that standard. I'm not the type of body shape that maybe the people are looking for. Sometimes it may make me feel insecure. So, but I mean, actually, I'm not working on it. I just live it, but this mindset just live in my mind rent free.
Yeah.
But I'm not changing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're healthy, I think that's the most important thing. Back to wearing clothes, about where you're comfortable. So I think after being here in the UK, I think people express their own personalities using clothing more fiercely and boldly. I get really inspired by that as well.
Especially when we're like in the same building with the art school students.
Yes.
I think this is something very special. UK art students really have taste.
Yes.
Like they have really good fashion taste.
Like something you think you're gonna see maybe like a really grand event back in like Macau. Like they wear it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like you will see people using like white eyeliners or like tattoos, crop tops. Some people wear like see-through shirts.
Neon colors.
Yeah, neon colors, chunky boots. Like I get really inspired by that as well.
For people here, it's a part of their personality. It's a part to show how they feel, who they are. But then back at home, when you just dress in bright colors, people will be like, "Oh, you're so extra. You're too stand out." Yeah,
like I really like dressing in neon colors back then. In high
it's
school.
just like your bright blue jacket.
Yeah. I had like a neon pink jacket. Oh, it's actually on the Instagram photo. That was the one that we did when the post for friendship. I really like that jacket. But like I hear about it a lot. It's like, why is she wearing all these like neon
But
stuff?
that's so normal to wear like bright colors.
Yeah, I like
here.
standing out.
Even for boys.
Yeah,
like doing makeup.
Yeah, and makeup especially. Like I see some of like I'm not trying to gender or like stereotypical anybody, but like if I'm wrong, do correct me. So I see some of the boys like they wearing really nice makeup. Like they have the most amazing wing eyeliner, or like they have really amazing like eyeshadows and stuff. And I feel like, wow, that's so amazing. I don't think like, wow, you're a boy. Why are you wearing makeup? Ew. I don't think that. I just feel like, oh my God, teach me.
It's like doing nails.
Like, and I kind of appreciate
I think now
expressing it so boldly. It really inspires me to step out of my own like insecurity bubble as well.
I think for me, there's one time that when I was doing nails and I was having a FaceTime with my family. And then my mom was like, "Why are you doing nails?" But then at the same time, I feel lucky that like more and more like Asian people
are doing that as well.
Doing nails as well, especially the artists that we saw, like Korean artists, Hong Kong artists, Taiwanese artists. More and more of them doing nails, and then you can see like
you should tell Mom, Shawn Mendes is doing it. Like Conan Gray's doing it.
Actually, Shawn Mendes, that's another case. Okay. But I was like talking about there was a award ceremony. I think it happened last week.
Right.
So it was like a Taiwanese music award show. And then I saw like people, especially the guys, wearing really bold stuffs.
I love that.
I really love the courage and the way they express themselves.
Your favorite artist, Maneskin artist.
Oh yeah, Maneskin.
Sorry, but the lead singer. I really like that because I think he said he's straight. Is it?
I think he's straight.
Yeah. Anyway, but like he wears the most boldest fashion. Maybe people categorize that kind of fashion as like gay fashion or something.
Yeah,
but
I think people would categorize that as gay fashion.
But like, why would you stereotype fashion?
It's just so bold. It's not like, okay, you're just like that, so you're gay. You're just like that, so you're queer or something. Yeah. You just like that fashion.
Yeah, I look at that and I just think it's wow, or like, oh, ew. But I don't think, oh, gay fashion. Stereotypical male fashion. Stereotypical female fashion. I don't think that.
I think relating back to body image, sometimes our appearance or the way that we are, it's just a way for us to embrace ourselves. It's not, we don't really need to like try to meet the social standards of our like how a boy should look like, how a girl should look like, or when you have that kind of body shape, you're beautiful.
Yes.
As
I think
long as you're healthy.
body positivity.
Yeah.
Because like we see a lot of model pictures in like magazines, on TVs, Instagram. You kind of have this kind of what's like a thought given to you that a perfect body should ideally look like that.
Yeah,
but like no two body in the world look the same. And like sometimes even if you have the same diet, you do the same exercise, you have the same sleeping schedule, your bodies are still not going to look the same because you have like different metabolism. So you can't ever look like somebody.
I think the most important thing is to like have a really healthy mindset, like physically and mentally healthy.
Yes.
That's very important. And then everyone's got different body situation.
Yes.
You will never look like someone.
Yes.
Or maybe you're more well built, or some people are born to be skinny.
Yes.
Being skinny is not a fault.
Yeah, it's not a crime.
Yeah. Being a slightly chubby, but it's not it's not a problem. That's just the way you are. So I think being healthy is
the main thing.
It's the main thing
with bodies.
Yeah.
Right. So moving on, we did talk about some societal standards, but right now I kind of want to dive deeper into it, like in terms of male and female. When we talked about height, like in males, you know, like relating back to maybe dating or something, I do know like a lot of girls or maybe boys, I don't know where the boy relationship, where the boys look for taller boys as well, but like a lot of girls nowadays especially think that if a boy doesn't have 6 feet, is not 6 feet tall, then they're like, oh ew, short, I don't want that, you know. But that's why when you said like boys usually suffer more in terms of like the height insecurities, I think that's a main thing as well. But I think generally there are actually more restrictions and ideals or things about women's body. I think this stems from like a really long time where male are more dominant, females are more submissive, and like females are like males kind of like, I don't know, just wives or like kind of like an accessory. So what we are is something just to please men. So basically what men want or what men want us to look like, that's the ideal standard of female should be. For example, having like flawless skin or like smooth skin, no hair, like, I don't know, big breasts, big ass, but then a really flat stomach, and then like long legs. That's very unrealistic. Like I remember watching one of Taylor's interviews saying like, oh, she's so fat, her stomach's not flat.
When you got that ass, you would not have that stomach.
Yeah, but when you got the stomach, you don't have that ass. It's just like impossible. Yeah, you know. So like sometimes when male complain that females complain about their bodies, I think they're actually overlooking how there are actually more restrictions on our bodies and also more what our bodies should look like. So I think it's actually improving nowadays. Like people are more accepting towards like a wider range of body types and everything. But it's still like there's still a big gap until where all acceptance is like all kinds of bodies are accepted.
I think like when you talk about like male to female, sometimes I think, especially for the friends that I know, they would say something related to how male females would be in their relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like in their social circle, they may look for really well built, muscular, having abs, biceps or something.
Oh, you mean your female friends telling you there's
No, I mean my guy friends.
Oh, okay.
Telling me how male feel a male, like in their relationship.
Oh, what males are looking for.
Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes they really have, actually they judge a lot just because of their body shape.
Do they judge more than females, do you think?
I think they're more harsh.
Maybe because they know about the body, so they want more from it. I actually don't know. If somebody can educate me more about that, I would really appreciate it. I want to know how females choose females as well. Because like as a female, I hear a lot about how males choose females.
I think female is more gentle with female.
Oh, okay. That's actually good.
Yeah, but male is very harsh with males.
Oh, then that's something we need to work on.
Yeah,
as a society.
It's like my friend told me that like every moment when you have some sort of like pictures online and you're in that social circle, they really look for those really like muscular, streamlined shape, that kind of body, even in male. But when you look slightly maybe shorter or like you're not that well built, average body size, they'll feel like, oh, no, you're not good. You don't have that kind of body shape that I'm looking for. Even my friend told me that in some profile when you're on dating apps or something, they especially highlight, I am looking for muscular guys. That's something.
Is it a hookup app?
I think maybe probably even the relationship.
Okay.
I mean, hookup still like a big part of it, but it's just, I think it's really a really toxic mindset when it comes to having a well-built shape equals to you deserve to be loved.
Oh, that's a very big topic.
Yeah, having a well-built shape means that people will choose me, people will pick me.
But I think this also stems from like nature, because if you look beyond humans, you look at like animals in general. Well, you know how animals mate, of course they usually choose like the physically stronger ones, or like if two males are fighting over a female, the female would choose the winners. I think like we humans are still animals, so maybe some kind of physical appearance would still kind of affect our decision.
But I think don't let that mindset dominate.
Yes, dominate.
Yeah, I think
why you choose somebody.
Yeah, I think like having physical strength is very nice, but it doesn't mean that you need to be a certain type of body shape, body image, body strength to
deserve love. Yes,
yeah.
I think like what distinguishes us between animals like and us humans is how we can think more rationally. So because I think animals, they choose their partners just for mating, so it's not like they have like a prolonged relationship with that person. But when we humans have like a prolonged relationship, like apart from like mating or reproduction, it's actually you and that person's personality, whether it syncs, whether you guys cherishes each other, whether you guys match in terms of like wavelengths, values and everything, morals,
like what you prioritize in life.
Yeah, like while I think appearance is still like a choosing factor, it shouldn't be dominating the whole thing. Like you said,
appearance, like whether, I mean, certainly no one wants something who look dirty when you first meet them.
Hygiene is important.
Yeah, that's the appearance. And then, but it doesn't mean that having a very well built, like perfect body shape, like I mean, no one's perfect, nothing is perfect. Having that kind of ideal shape means that you have a bigger chance to meet some.
I mean, I do think that, because a lot of girls are attracted to that. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that
it doesn't dominate
you're
how
a good
you're
person,
having that relationship with that person.
Yeah. But I also think that sometimes people use like whether they're well built to define their personality.
Yeah.
Like they maybe have no good personality, but because they're well built, they may have a lot of relationship and things. But is the quality of the relationship good? No. Because they only put time on their physical appearance. Well, for me, I think physical appearance maybe is important, but I think the most important thing is it's healthy. Your body is healthy. And then whether you actually sync with that person is a matter of personality, and like it's more internal values. You know.
You made me think of, there's some news that I read a few weeks ago. That can be like some kind of like going off topic, but it's very interesting. There was like a psychological test that people do on body image. So like they interview people, like they show some pictures of males. Some of them are more well built. Some of them are just like average body shape. And then the result coming from the female is like, people with more well-built body shape in the female's mindset, they tend to be more flirty with people. So
less loyal.
These guys may just like hit up on girls like on daily basis.
Well, yeah, I've seen this meme before saying like no guys train for like 6 abs to just keep one woman. Like just having like a nice body doesn't mean you have like a nice personality. If you're cheating,
I mean,
you're not a good person.
Yeah, but this kind of a mindset, like impression to the female, somehow relates to relate back to our topic. Yeah, like body image, impression, like social standards, ideal shape. So I think that this test may go slightly off topic, but I think it's a really interesting like social observation of like how we feel body shape, body image.
Another thing that correlates a lot with bodies is clothes. So I have been looking at clothes recently, and then I kind of got a little bit frustrated because I'm trying to get clothes that gives me a more professional look since I'm going to a job soon.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at clothes, and I just realized as a short kind of plump girl, no clothes fit me. Like, I see a lot of like posts saying, oh, and now the fashion industry is being more inclusive because we have plus size models and we have like the various sizes and everything. But I feel like, what about the short girls? Like, you including more of like the bigger girls, which is it's a good thing. Like, it's improving like the fashion industry, but it's not that inclusive because like there are a lot of girls who are short. And like, while you think, oh, maybe if you're a short girl, you can shop in the kids section. You might find nicer clothes. Like, that may be true if you're short and you're thin.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're short and you're kind of like fatter or like plump or like well built, it doesn't fit you. So the kids section is completely ruled out. And then I wear pants, and it's so frustrating. I mean, clothes are okay. It's frustrating, but it's less frustrating than pants because there's no pants that fit me at all. It's either okay if they fit my waist, they don't fit my ass. Okay, if they fit my ass, then it's way too long. Like, because I'm short. Like,
I think that's my case as well.
Yeah. So it's like I get so frustrated, and especially when it says it's already XS. Like, I don't think they're that inclusive for short girls because usually XS in the Western standard maybe for girls with a height of 155 or 150, which is I'm 150, but maybe the body kind of ratio is different because maybe people have longer legs. I don't have longer legs. I have like a slightly longer torso. So I have shorter legs, but then those legs are long. The pant legs are long. And I can't get good pants. So I get really frustrated, and I just feel like, is this fashion world not made for me? Because like, why can't I find clothes that I like wearing and also look good on me? I hear a lot of people saying, like girls saying nothing fits them. Maybe like you're average sized, you're saying nothing fits you. I don't think one piece of clothing would perfectly fit any people, but I think the problems you face will definitely be less than a short and plump girl because like average size, they have more, maybe it's more wider, like and more people are like that size, so they include a lot of that, and you can fit into that more. Like maybe if you're a girl like 165 or like 160, but like for shorter plump girls, literally nothing fits us. And sometimes I just feel like, is this fashion world not fit for me? And like when people look really good and like chic and like long with like long pants and like short skirts or something, I look like an elephant. Yeah, and it's not I'm insecure with my body. It's sometimes the clothes like they're not made for us.
Yeah, but you made me think of one thing. Like a few weeks ago when I was buying my shoes for the year-end ball.
Yeah,
I was at Marks and Spencer's.
Right.
And then it's this is my first time seeing this. So they have these blazers and pants but they have different fits. They have regular fit. They have short fit. They have long fit. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have, I obviously I've got the short fits because my legs aren't long.
Yeah.
But then they are slightly shorter than the regular fit, which is nice for me because it fits me better.
Right.
When I've got that waist and when the thigh, like the thigh part fits me, it won't be too long. I think that's something that's really, really nice when it comes to the suit. And that's something you were talking about, like how these massive manufacturer, mass
produce fashion.
Yeah, when they're just trying to produce one single piece and then it may not fit you. Yeah, but I think that's something people are working on.
So like I'm kind of plump right now. I think I'm quite healthy. Not that I'm fit, but not that I'm fat as well.
Yeah, it's
But
like-
whenever I go try something on, like I keep on having this mentality: am I fat? How come I can't fit into this pants? How come it doesn't fit my thighs? Like even if it fits my waist and the length of the pants good, it looks like the thighs, the part where the thigh is about to explode. So it's like,
Yeah.
am I not doing it right? Am I not working on my body right? Or do I have to be a certain size to be able to be accepted into this world of fashion? But fashion should be inclusive of everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm not that passionate about fashion where I'll get like, sewing kits out or
But I
sewing
think it's just
machine.
something that you observe when you
Yeah.
when you like shop when you're shopping, when you're just
Yeah.
walking around. I mean, yeah, that's very like very important for us to realize these
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, and also it's something that
Like mindset.
there's still a long way to go for fashion
Yeah.
to be genuinely inclusive, because right now they're inclusive like bigger sizes in terms of like girls or maybe guys as well, and less stereotyping what fashion is like. Oh, this dress is only for a girl, no guy.
Yeah.
Like I think it's improving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like sometimes some of my male friends they will also go get the females
yeah.
clothes bags. Yeah, because they look nice. Well, I mean, male fashion is boring.
Yeah,
Not gonna
it's
lie.
less choices, I think,
Yeah,
and it's more neutral colors also.
yeah. Like seeing, there's something I get annoyed. It's like every time when people go to the like award ceremony or something, when you see the red carpet photos,
Yes.
like every female artist, they are trying to
Nice
dress.
dresses, especially Met Gala.
Yeah, they're just trying
yeah.
to dress extravagant, nice, fancy. But look at the male.
It's all suits, black suits.
Yeah, it's like why like the evolution of fashion.
Yes.
Why it brought Mel to this place?
Yes. And
like,
also it's like,
Yeah.
not that inclusive in
yeah,
terms of...
and then that kind of brings back to the point that you talked about earlier. How female is always the one who entertain male. I think sometimes for me it's like this.
Yes.
Like female dress nice because they have to impress someone.
Yes.
But male they don't really need to impress anyone, so they keep on wearing black
Yes,
suits.
maybe that's also what fashion stems from. Back in the day, why girls wear dresses, it's all big and fluffy
Yeah,
and
that was
fancy.
just
Well, males, like it's
boring.
just black and white suits. Well, you may think that's boring, but back in the day, maybe it's this kind of values,
Mindset, yeah.
like entertaining males, values capturing the eyeballs of males,
Yeah.
that actually propelled the female like fashion industry more.
I think I really like how now more and more males are stepping up the game.
Yes.
Like dressing, like trying different kinds of fashion.
Yeah.
That's really nice because I think male fashion is not only more neutral colors.
Yeah. I feel like now the fashion industry is going more into the area where
Diversity.
males or females, they're not dressing to impress others, but dressing for themselves
Yeah,
to feel
it's
good,
not
or
like-
dressing the way they
Yeah.
want to, which is
Yeah.
better
We're
than
not
dressing
talking
to impress
yeah.
somebody else.
We're not talking about like wearing a black suit is a wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's still a part of you. It's still something that you can wear. But I think it's more like the inclusivity, diversity in the industry, diversity in
Yeah.
the society. It's more like allowing, encouraging people to express themselves instead of sticking to one very stereotypical image of how a person should look like, how a
Yes,
person should
exactly.
stick with the social standards, the social value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like if you see people wearing like a boy or a man wearing a skirt, like don't judge. It's
Yeah.
actually like a what's that called? Like a representation of who they are, what they want to wear, and as long as they're comfortable and they're not hurting anyone, who cares? At the end of the day, clothes is there to make you feel comfortable, like you're to make yourselves feel happy. So you don't have to dress to impress anybody. To be honest.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think we kind of explored a lot of our like fashion,
Fashion, body image.
body insecurities,
Yeah,
and also
stereotypes.
societal standards about who should look like.
Yeah.
I think the modeling industry impacts the youth a lot as well.
I think we didn't talk about that enough in the Asian society. It's more like a very hot topic.
Thing.
Yeah, a hot topic in Western society.
Yes, it's getting.
But I just see more and more like Asian people stepping out of the comfort zone.
It's like a slow improvement. It's slow, but there's still more inclusivity now.
Yeah, about it. But yeah, I'm very happy to see when people are dressing in the way they like. They dress because they want to tell a story or something. Yeah, that's really nice. Like seeing people.
Yeah,
do that.
something I want to talk about a little bit more is about how girls wear crop tops. So, like, I think wearing clothes at the end of the day, you feel comfortable. That's fine. But a lot of people do think that no matter if it's males or females think about it themselves, or males thinking about saying that about females. Like, if you don't have a flat stomach, why would you wear like a crop top? Like. You know, you have like a fat belly. It's like literally spilling out of like the crop top. Why would you wear that? Like, it's visual pollution, especially in the Asian societies. I've seen memes about this, like, or you know, some forums talking about that, and I think that's super disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, if you don't have like smooth arms, you should not wear short sleeves because you're showing your hair. Or like, if you don't have like a specific body shape, you shouldn't wear like mini skirts, or you shouldn't wear like I don't know, like suits or something, or like heels. Like there's so many restrictions and so many opinions about what somebody should or shouldn't wear. I think if we were to think about all of that, nobody should go down to the streets. Nobody should wear any clothes because like literally nothing would fit into that kind of like expectation or that kind of standard or what you think who should do that and this anymore.
I think just
if they're not hurting anybody,
it's more like if you
stop judging.
If you want to wear a crop top, wear it.
Yeah.
If you want to shave, just shave. But if you don't, live it, right? It doesn't really matter with.
I think being comfortable is the most important thing at the end of the day. If you want to wear like sexy clothing, or like if you want to wear like baggy jeans or baggy clothes, it doesn't matter. Both looks are beautiful.
Look at Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I love Billie. Anyway,
she can wear oversized clothes, but she
amazing.
can also wear
sexy clothes.
Sexy clothes.
Yeah, like it depends on what that person wants to do. Yeah, it's not up to other people to define who she is, what her body looks like.
My responsibility.
Yes. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're comfortable. That's it.
Yes. So I think like everyone, please be comfortable with your body shape. I mean, everyone's learning.
Yeah,
I think I am learning. So
I'm kind of trying to break the barrier as well. Like,
I have a lot of barriers to break as well.
Yeah, it's like all kinds of relationship, you know, like whether it's like a person to person relationship or like you and your body's relationship. Relationships are something you need to work on. So it's breaking the barrier a little bit more, accepting yourself a little bit more, and if you need like body empowerment song, listen to Beyonce, Lizzo, you know, like it's very empowering.
There are just so many different types of insecurities in our life. We cannot care every single one, so just live our life.
Let us just express or like what we want to wear. Like there are so many other things we need to worry about, like bills, at the end of the day, stress, climate change. Stop judging what I'm wearing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like no matter what you do, people can always judge you. Even you look beautiful.
Yes,
like, beautiful.
Relative. It's all relative.
Yeah, I mean beautiful with quotations. Like, it's sometimes even. You think you've met the perfect standard, people can still judge you.
Yes.
So I mean, don't let like when people judge you, just leave it. Yeah. I mean, if they're like constructive. And
usually people who judge you or something, it's this doesn't matter, you know. At the end of the day, people who love you will still love you for who you are. It's not like because you're slightly chubby or something, they're like, oh, I hate you. Then they're not true to you. If they actually do that.
Yeah. So
it's been a long podcast. Like, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. But I mean, be positive. Everyone's learning to be like comfortable with who they are, but we will certainly get there. Yeah. So
I think bodies healthy is enough. Yeah. Clothing comfortable is enough. And you are enough.
Yeah.
Repeat after me. You are enough. And that's it for today. Bye bye.
Yeah, this is our first English podcast, so
we hope you like that.
Yeah, and then like comment down below and like what kinds of topic you guys want us to do in English. Yeah, I think certainly it's slightly different from our Cantonese podcast. Yeah, so we are just exploring different themes and we're exploring different audience groups. So.
And I also think while sharing our experiences with you, I feel like I'm also knowing myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually voicing out my concerns, voicing out what I really think. And it actually makes me get into contact with my inner thoughts a little bit more.
Yeah.
So do comment what you want us to talk about.
It's so good to talk to you guys and talk to you, Zoe. And especially this is gonna be the last EP in a while that we're sitting in the same room.
Yeah, because I'm moving.
Yeah, Zoe's moving to a town, and then she will start working very soon.
Yes. So we're still gonna bring you more content.
Yeah, we're still bringing more and more content, but this is gonna be last EP in a while. Maybe when we're in Christmas,
we're gonna do a lot of juicy episodes.
Or maybe we could do a live podcast.
Anyway, what do you guys want? We're gonna give you what you want.
Yeah.
We think we're truly so thankful for your support. Our first podcast recently hit 100 views, which is like crazy because it's not like a video where there are visuals or anything. It's just me and Kingsley talking for almost like an hour, and to be able to have that many views on like something that's just auditory is truly fascinating. So thank you so much. And it's almost an hour. We should stop talking.
Wait, every time we're about to end a podcast,
and then we keep talking.
New ideas. We're talking like nonsense.
Okay. Yeah. Love yourself. Bye.
Bye.